Hey guys, it's Florence here again. Today we'll be talking about feminine hygiene tips for you. So if you want to watch, stay tuned. First of all, I would like us to remember that our armpits are supposed to be dark. Your knuckles are supposed to be darker than the rest of your body. Your knees are supposed to be darker than the rest of your body. Your bikini line would be darker than the rest of your body, and this is normal. So don't go and start buying things to make this disappear. They are normal. Don't put things on your body that are not supposed to be there. Okay, so my first tip is for you to know that your pants would get yellow. It's just normal. Your vagina produces some fluid, and that may turn your pants yellow. But then if you notice that your pants are getting yellow, it's probably time to change them. Wear cotton pants. They are more breathable than silk or nylon pants, and you need fresh hair than there. That's why they also advise that sometimes go commando and sleep naked. Let your vagina breathe. After you have sex, try and pee. You try and pee so that the pee can wash down any bacteria or whatever that is that might have accumulated down there during sex. Okay, so just try as much as possible to pee and wash off. You may be tired or whatever it is, but try as much as possible to wash off. This would help you to prevent as many infections as possible. You will be surprised what just peeing and washing off can actually do for you. So pee and wash off after sex. When you clean your vagina, wipe from front to back, from your vagina to your anus. I think that's what everybody knows, but just in case you don't know, wipe from front to back. When you're washing your vagina, there is no need to use soap. There is absolutely no need to use soap. Your vagina is a self-cleaning organ, so it cleans itself. The outside part that you see is the labia. The vagina is actually inside. So when you're washing your labia, there's no need to use soap. Just water is enough, because you don't want to upset the pH of your labia or vagina. So just use water only. No need for soap. But if you have to use soap, use a mild soap. If you've started using soap for a long time, just gradually transition to using just water. That would prevent any itching or any side effects, as opposed to just stopping abruptly. Okay, during your period, try to change your pad at least 2 times a day. At the very least 2 times a day if you have a normal flow, or 3 times a day if you have a heavy flow. At the very least. Before you have sex, make sure you're clean. That is, make sure you've had your bath that day before you have sex, because if you don't, then the probability that the bacteria will go up is higher. So you don't want that. So be clean before sex, wash off after sex, and pee. If you have any vagina infection, seek medical advice, because there are lots of infections. There are plenty, and you don't know which one you have. So if you ask a friend and they told you they use this, and then you go ahead and use that, that's just drug abuse. You don't know which one you have, and you don't know if that drug should work for you. And then if you use that one that your friend prescribes and it's not actually what you actually have, what happens when you actually have the one your friend had, and the antibiotics does not work for you? You're just promoting drug resistance, antibiotic resistance. So if you have a vaginal infection, seek medical advice. Go to your doctor, let them prescribe the exact drug you need for you, instead of prescribing for yourself and causing more burden of antibiotic resistance. So about shaving, you want to avoid sex a few days after shaving. You want to avoid going to a public swimming pool a few days after shaving. You want to avoid going to the beach after shaving. You just want to avoid anything that might be bacteria infected getting down there after shaving, because we know that after you shave, there might be some micro cuts that you may not see or even feel, but it's there. So you want to avoid all of those cuts getting infected. So avoid pools, avoid the beach, avoid sex just for a few days after you shave. Also, a tip is you may want to use shaving creams to shave instead of using shaving stick, so as to minimize as much as possible the cuts you get. Always try to keep your vagina clean and dry. So when you go to pee, clean with a tissue as much as possible, and just try as much as possible to keep it clean and dry. If your pants is wet, just try and change it and all of that. In line with that, try as much as possible to not wear tight underwears, because tight underwears make it not breathable. Like your vagina can't breathe and there's a lot of sweat and it's wet and hot. So just avoid tight underwear, avoid nylon, silk underwears, cotton underwears is best. One that is very common is vaginal wash or douching. Like people actually put things up into the vagina in the name of cleaning it. Like I said before, your vagina is self-cleaning. It can take care of itself. You just need water to wash your labia. So that's all you need. There is absolutely no need for you to put anything up there to wash it. Please don't do that. If you've done that before, please stop. It can cause a lot of things, one of which is Asherman syndrome, where your vagina closes up and it cannot open again except you go through a medical procedure. So please, if you're douching or you're using vaginal washes, there is absolutely no need for it. Please stop. Thank you. All right, so this is all I have for you guys on feminine hygiene. If you have a few other tips, please leave them down below, and I would see you guys in my next video. Subscribe if you haven't. Bye.